Remove the two pentalobe screws at the bottom of the iPhone. Slide the back upward and then remove it. Remove the two Phillips screws securing the battery cable to the board. Disconnect the battery from the board. Use the plastic tab and remove the battery. Remove the two Phillips screws holding the dot cable to the board, then remove the metal tab. Disconnect the cable from the socket on the board. Also, disconnect the antenna. Use the flathead screwdriver and remove the standoff at the bottom of the logic board. Remove the Phillips screw at the bottom of the logic board and the one located on the right side of the board. Remove the four Phillips screws securing the metal shield to the board. Remove the metal shield. Remove the Phillips screw and then the grounding tab. Remove the standoff with your flathead screwdriver. Disconnect the upper antenna cable. Disconnect the LCD and digitizer cables. Disconnect the headphone jack cable, power cable, volume cable, and the front camera cable. Disconnect the rear camera cable, then remove the camera from the iPhone. Remove the tape and expose the hidden Phillips screw, then remove the screw. Move the logic board from the iPhone. Carefully pry the vibrator from the adhesive holding it to the frame. Place the vibrator back in the phone. put the gold grounding clip back in. Reinstall the logic board. Install the single Phillips screw in the upper left corner of the board. Reconnect the power, volume, and headphone jack cables. Place the rear-facing camera back in the iPhone and reconnect it to the board. Plug the digitizer and LCD cables back in. Also plug the upper antenna cable back into the logic board. Reinstall the standoff. Place the grounding clip back in the phone. Now reinstall the Phillips screw. Place the metal shield back onto the logic board. Install the 4 Phillips screws back into the metal shield. Now install 2 Phillips screws, one on the right side of the logic board and one near the bottom of the board. Install the standoff with your flathead screwdriver at the bottom of the logic board. Plug the antenna back into the board. Reconnect the dock cable. Place the metal tab back over the dock cable and secure it with the 2 Phillips screws. Put the battery back in the iPhone and plug the battery's connector cable back into the board. Then reinstall the 2 Phillips screws that hold the battery's connector cable in place. Put the rear panel back on and install the 2 pentalobe screws at the bottom of the iPhone.